live.
Amazing.
We're live.
It's actual live or like start a countdown live?
Actual live.
Actual live.
I took the countdown off because I wanted to try and minimise my level of contact with OBS so that same shit show didn't happen again this week that happened last week. So here we are then, folks. The notification will go out across all the various socials imminently. So while that's happening, we're waiting for people to make their way over. We'll talk a little bit about what we're all about for the YouTube version of the video. So we have an event taking place at the end of March on the 27th. It's going to be an MOD PDM, but it's going to be online this time around because we can't get together and do our usual UK get-togethers through the year. And the format for this event is 10 in 10, which, if you're watching this and you're not familiar with that, 10 in 10 is where each of the 10 cards on your team must be from 10 different sets. We've added a few extra little rules in to mix that up a little bit. We've got some restricted combos, which are listed on our website, britroller6.com. And we've also allowed 2 card slots to be used for Infinity Gauntlet to acknowledge the fact that it's a bigger set with a bigger card pool. And so Andy and I have been away building teams to prep and practice for said event.
Yes, we have.
I'm just laughing because all I can hear is all like dice, like tipping boxes out and sorting through dice, looking for your things. I've got the screen on me right now, so I can't see what you're doing, but I know what it looks like. You know what I mean? Because I've been there many times myself. There's the squeaky chair as well. You in? You settled?
I'm settled. I'm done.
Brilliant. Okay, so yeah, we've both been away and made a 10 in 10 team. I won't be playing on the event, but I'm just making some meta lists, really, or my version of meta lists, so that Andy can get some good practice against the what we can reasonably accurately predict we're going to be seeing on the day. So we'll start with the team I put together, and then we'll take a look at Andy's. Although, Andy, you could probably guess what I've chosen to play with, because you saw my photo on Facebook the other day, I imagine.
I can see a Becky Lynch.
It's got nothing to do with her, actually. Did you not see what I got from...
Shiny Thor.
Yeah, so I bought some Infinity Gauntlet that came in the post the other day, and the very first pack out the countertop display was the super rare that I was hunting. And here he is, Thor, Jormungand Sphere. While Thor is active, when you field a character die, deal 2 damage to target character die or player. And then he's got the action discount global, where you can pay a bolt and buy your next action cost 2 less. So I'm pretty confident Andy in the event is going to be going up against some Thors. But Thor is on our restricted combos list because we've said that you can't play Thor with any of the collector globals. Oh, hello, Mike. You okay, my man? Mike Werner's with us.
Hello.
So what I've had to do is have a look at different ways. So the common strategy, the kind of modern meta strategy, is to play Thor, Jormungand Sphere, and then spam sidekicks out using the collector global, where you can pay a master field a sidekick. So I've put 2 things in to help me do that. I've got the Atlantis global, which is pay a fist and a shield, move a sidekick die from your use pile to your prep area, but then it also fields a different sidekick die from your use pile. So a more expensive way of doing it, and I've also put instant war in to field sidekicks too. If you draw and field 3 sidekicks with instant war, that's 6 damage going across the table at your opponent. So it's a pretty nasty combo if it pulls off. The biggest challenge though is buying the Thor. I'm getting slagged in chat. Comments Mike says this looks like a mean team, and Red Mage, good evening Red Mage, he's come along and said you're using Thor, you monster. Regardless of the outcome, it's a moral victory for Andy.
Every week's a moral victory for me.
We've not looked at his team yet. So the biggest challenge is getting him out because he's a 6 cost. So the Atlantis is a dual purpose because as well as the psychic making global, you've also got the ability to move any number of dice you've rolled during your roll and re-roll step to your reserve pool from your prep area. I did forget Clayface, that's true. I've got Kree Captain here for his global. I have Atlas for the prep. I've got Becky Lynch genuinely for the global, although I did put 2 dice on it just in case. So
For the global in inverted commas.
Just all this masses of globals in an effort to try and get that 6 cost bought up nice and early. Although I'm thinking Atlantis is probably going to be my main way. I'll do a big early sidekick dump into my prep area. Then it's a bit of control. So I've got Pip the Troll to do some removal. I've got Confront the Mighty to do some removal. I just thought if I'm going to be making lots of sidekicks, Confront the Mighty is a nice bit of removal. And Pip the Troll to roll out anything I don't like the look of. Why did you bring Confront the Might? Mostly, I brought Confront the Mighty mostly to get rid of things like, if there's Typhoid Marys or Draxes floating around. So I just thought if I'm making a lot of sidekicks, I don't mind sacrificing them up with Confront the Mighty to kill a Typhoid Mary to free my Thor up or whatever. Then I've got Nihilor in there for his KO global. I just thought it would be nice to be able to KO the Pit Patrol, refield it, ping you for 2, spin some stuff out, just that little combo there, or to KO the sidekicks so that I can use them as ramp. But also in there, he's got his secondary gain text. When fielded, gain control of all opposing NPC character dice. Return those dice to their owner's control when one of your Nihilord dice leaves the field zone. So maybe not, I don't know, he's pretty expensive. But if my Instant War and my Atlantis Global backfire and Andy gets lots and lots of sidekicks together, maybe I can get a Nihilor out and grab them all off him or something. I don't know, that was just a bit of thinking with Nihilor there as well. Becky Lynch is just, I've gone with the 4 cost. She's just a bit of meat, an overcrushing bit of meat to throw across the table if I'm desperate as a pivot win condition. And I've got Kate Bishop, static field global, because I'm not really planning on attacking, so I'm just going to try and use that to keep myself safe and sound. And that is my nasty piece of work. Full meta attempt at prepping my ladder up there for the big day on the 27th. And on that note, we shall jump over to his screen.
Okie dokie.
Guilty as charged, Red Mage. Guilty as charged.
Right, where do I start here? So I had a look at this 10 in 10 malarkey because it's a pain in the bum to find the cards, let alone to put a team together. I tried to do it, and I tried to do a more structured way than normal and actually go through what I needed in a team as opposed to just go, ooh, shiny. So I've gone for my main win condition is the Ant-Man. He is unblockable if he spins up 1 or more levels. So I thought, well, I'll try that. I've had it used against me pretty well. I kind of get it, so let's try that. So then I was like, well, what do I need to make it work? And I need to make it work. I need Zatanna. Luckily, they're not from the same sets because that's Justice Like Lightning. This one is the Mystics one. So when Santana, the guitarist, is active, when you field a character, spin it up 1 level. So jobs are good and get her out, and then Ant-Man can come out, spin up, and then go on the attack. Then I thought, I want to make sure that you don't static field it back. And so I went with Eddie.
Sure.
So when he attacks, move all energy dice from your opponent's reserve pool to their used pile, so you can't static field it back. And then I thought, well, I'd quite like to get Eddie Guerrero back again. So I thought I'll get my own static field. So I brought static field.
Oh, interesting.
For the memes. So that I could drag Eddie Guerrero back, and hopefully he'll be there, and so you won't have any energy to static field mine back. That was the thought anyway. Then I thought, how do I make that Ant-Man go in as much as possible? So I went with the Parasite because that's a pretty standard combo.
Absolutely.
Whack his attack and defense in with on top of Ant-Man. Also went for the raised shields, which is pay a bolt. Target character die gets +1 attack because Eddie Guerrero's bolt, Parasite's a bolt. So hopefully, if I whiff them, or if I've got more because they're quite cheap rolling around, then I can use that for my advantage.
Makes sense.
Then I thought, what about with all these bolts? Why don't I get another cheap bolt? And then this Jubilee looked like quite a good secondary win con if you shut that down. Because I can field bolt character dice and deal 1 damage to target opponent. So I can get her out and either field her or the Parasites or the Eddie Guerreros, although the fielding costs are a bit heavy on all of, well, on certainly Parasite and Jubilee on their top levels.
Yeah.
Then I thought, what happens if you start building up loads of stuff and whatever reason I can't get them through? So I went with Venerable Dreadnought for 4 to give all these little weenies range so I can try and whittle down your field if needs be.
I
went for Typhoid Mary because it's rare and it's a shiny one I've got as well. To try and shut down whatever horrible, nasty thing you think of there. And then I've got Black Widow Agent because I'm playing you, and I was pretty sure you would do something but direct damage.
She's great against this Thor.
Helps to let me survive a little bit longer.
Although Thor can do 2 damage to target character die or player, so she's quite weenie on her level 1 and 2, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm already strategizing my way out of her.
So
I'm already thinking how I'm going to deal with it.
It'll be a speed bump nonetheless.
Indeed it will.
That is the plan.
See, there you go, chat. They were all slagging me off, but Andy's gone. He's gone full bore as well there with his Venerable Dreadnoughts and Eddie Guerreros and whatnot.
It's got a bit of control, a bit of removal, a bit of win con, secondary win con. Yeah, see how it goes.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's the aim and intent. Ooh. Are we buffering a bit, guys? Is that buffering a bit?
2 and a question mark.
3.
Ooh, nice.
I will take the first turn, please.
No props. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you very much. I'll just switch the camera over to me.
Oh, sit back.
I'm being told to be quiet. I've got Becky and Thor. That's the end of the argument, and it's fair. It's fair. However, you know, the whole point is that I'm trying to. I have intentionally gone particularly nasty because I'm trying to help my man over there get prepared. Yeah. So just eyeing up your team, having to think about what globals you got available. You've only got Ray Shields, haven't you?
Static field as well.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, I sort of dismissed that one because I've got my own static field. I'll just re-roll the bolt, I think. No, I won't actually. I'm happy with that. I'll keep it. I'm going to use the Becky Lynch global, a shield and another to prep the Atlantis. Over to you.
Atlantis Global, that's a shield and a fist, is it? For
That's right, yeah.
Prep and field a character.
Yeah. That's why I put all these extra dice on my Kree Captain to get me more fists.
Okay. There's a shield and a fist. So let's. I think Mask would do that. That and that.
Red Mage, have you made it over to our new
Discord.
Mod Extra Discord channel? Did you? I know you're not on Facebook very often. You might not have seen the notification go out. We'd love to have you. I suppose is what I'm saying. You're quite welcome to come along and join the conversation in there. Quite a lot of comic book chat going on at the minute. Oh, Mike, you're soft. Thank you. Oh, Mike's just dropped us some bitties.
Bitty, mummy.
Yeah, that's very generous, Mike. Thank you very much.
Should I go? Let's get the Zatanna for 3. It just leaves a little.
I've got the Becky Lynch global. Don't forget.
Willy Wally. Yeah, cool. Might as well. There you go. Cool. Thank you very much.
Drop a linky link. I tell you what, because I've got everything all dedicated to the stream right now. I'll tweet you the invite over, my man, when we finish up.
Twitter. Twitter, Discord, Facebook, Twitch. Too many of these things.
I am all over it, my friend. All over it.
Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, dude.
MySpace.
Okay, I'm going to fire off the Atlantis and move all 4 of these dice into my prep area. And because it's on the burst face, I get to prep a die from my bag as well.
It appears to me that he may be looking to get himself
Over to you.
a Thor.
That's what I'm thinking. That be the plan.
Bit short.
I sent Tej an invite to the Discord as well, but I don't think he's seen it. TJ did a crazy stream earlier. Have you ever seen this game called Press X Not to Die?
No.
It was batshit crazy.
Oh, I need to roll that as well. Okay, that makes that decision. Let's roll that again. Okay, right. There's the bolt I wanted.
There's the bolt you wanted.
That there. That feels that.
Oh, you've not brought a prep global of your own, I've just noticed.
No, not. That like that. And that to that. Cool. So I will spend the fist to field the Satana. I'll buy a Eddie Guerrero, I think. And then I will use your Atlas.
Sure. Yeah, he wasn't on for long either, dude. He was only on for like 45 minutes, an hour, maybe tops. So that's full ramp, 4 out of my bag, and then those 5 in the prep area. I definitely want the bolt. Keep that as energy. I'll reroll all them. In fact, I am going to reroll the mask. Ooh, I didn't get the 2 fists that I wanted.
No, for the listeners, Andy is in fact the Nice Masters UK champion to 2007.
It's coming in my headphones, that's why. It's a bit choppy, isn't it? It's a bit choppy.
Not according to the win.
Okay, Becky Lynch Global. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For the big man. Hang on, there's probably a better way of doing that. I'll do it that way around. I will field the sidekick. And pass turn.
Pass time. Okie doke. 4 in the bag.
Alex is here. I'm getting laid into again. That's some filthy 10 in 10.
Filth.
Because you're so smooth.
You bought the Thor. I will Becky Lynch in Typhoid Mary.
Yawn.
Back to you. Priority at turn.
I'm going to do an Atlantis Global. One, 2, 3, 4 out the bag. These 2 in prep. Well, there he is. There he is. Yeah. So just to work through my thinking, I've got 2 dice in the bag, so prepping's not going to help me get anything I buy now through. So then I was like thinking that Typhoid Mary is going to be a pest. I need to do something about that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll pay 1 to field the Thor. I'll pay Becky Lynch Global and 2 for a Confront the Mighty. I wanted to keep a shield and a fist to field the sidekick, but if Typhoid Mary rolls in, it's neither here nor there anyway, is it? So I'm just going to prep 1 with an Atlas Global, I think, for now. And turn there, I reckon.
Okie doke.
So I've got my Thor out, but I didn't achieve a great deal with him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. The removal Black Widow will be around a lot, I suspect, which will then take that promo Black Widow off the table in a lot of matchups, which does indeed put the Venable Dreadnought back in play.
Just going to reroll this sidekick. Okie doke, easy turn for me. So I'll spend 2 to field Typhoid Mary, blanking your Thor.
Aye, I've got a Shriek token here for that.
She's on top level. And then Eddie Guerrero comes in. He's not on his top face, so he spins up to his top face. And that'd be for that shield. Priority and the turn.
Okie doke, thank you very much. So 1 out the bag. Oh, got a bit of spam in the chat. 3, 4.
Oh yeah, want to become famous?
We're already famous, mate. Already famous. S Brilliant 457. Oh, didn't roll it. That could be handy. That could be handy. That could be handy. Reroll these 3. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I should have kept the other shield. What was you doing, Chris? Dickhead. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, Kree Captain Global, a shield and a bolt for a pit patrol into the use pile. I will confront the mighty with this sidekick here, targeting your Typhoid Mary.
Look.
And a random bolt that I don't really want. There was a shield that I should have kept, and I didn't. So let's not dwell on that. You've not bought an Ant-Man or a Venerable Dreadnought out yet, have you?
Not yet, nope.
No. So I will pass priority and end turn.
4 sidekicks come out of the bag. 1's left in there. Let's see if we can get this Doris back out. Shields and fish, shields and fish.
Oh, that's what we like to see.
You know what? I'm going to keep
Tune's too
shields.
slow at the moment when you think how fast
First.
Becky will go catch her. Yeah, don't forget in the 10 in 10 as well, Al, that Becky and Godcatcher might not be quite as fast. Becky can't use the 2 basic actions in the same team with her, and we've restricted under surveillance with Godcatcher. I mean, I'm not saying they're not going to be ones to watch faux show, but they may not be quite as quick in the MOD PDM.
She ain't in.
That's what we like to see.
But we can do some stuff.
Go shopping.
So let's Becky Lynch. Black Widow.
Al's a big fan of your Parasite list.
Spend 1 to get that last psychic out. Leaves me with a mask. Which I think I'll just chill out for funsies. And D West.
Okie doke. Thank you very much. So 2 in the bag there. 3, 4. No pit patrol yet. Reroll these 2. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. So I will Thor Global and 1 more for an instant war. I will Atlas Global once. I'll save those 2 energy there. So where's that Typhoid Mary now?
It's going in my bag.
It's going in your bag, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pass priority and then turn.
So, nothing in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. She comes back out.
Oh, she's a bad roller, that Typhoid Mary. Is anyone staying on top of the whiff counter for us? That's at least 3 Typhoid Mary whiffs we've had.
I'll keep those 2 sidekicks. Those energy are useful. Let's just try and get her.
Ooh,
No,
and that's
not,
4.
That's not going to play. Let's get these out and then her out and spun up to her next level. Gives me a touch of protection.
Yeah, it's basically halving my damage, isn't it?
Yeah, or doubling my time.
Yeah, it's all a matter of perspective.
I think I too will purchase one of your Confront the Mighties.
Interesting choice.
To try and deal with your dude. Because it's a nice quick way of doing it. Well, I can't. Where's they gone? Yeah, they're under there. What colour is it?
Orange. L'orange.
So I'll get one of them on the go. That leaves me with 2 left. All I can do is shields. Is that I could prep something, but yeah, so I might as well prep it with Doris.
Yeah,
I'll leave that there. Pass priority to you.
I will do an Atlantis Global. I'll make a sidekick and ping you for 1. And then the other one goes to prep. First blood. Then let it down.
And then my go.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Wow, wow. 4 out the bag and 2 in prep. Let's confront the mighty and pit the troll there. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Oh, wow. Quite happy with that roll as well, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'll re-roll that bolt. For a mask. Okay. So first things first, I'll confront the mighty, that sidekick, targeting Black Widow, please.
There she goes.
I'll field the sidekick, ping you for 2. I'll field pit the troll, ping you for 2, and spin Zatanna and Eddie Guerrero down to a single energy apiece, please.
Yep.
I will Atlantis Global, make a sidekick, ping you for 2, prep a sidekick. It feels weird. And then I'll Nihilor, pit the troll off. I'll pass priority.
I'll pass back.
I'll enter.
Okie doke. Well, that wasn't fun. 4 sidekicks in the bag. Let's just try and get something out of this slot.
With that pip, things are looking ugly, actually. I'm a bit concerned that... I'm already feeling a bit concerned about the 27th.
So... Field the sidekick. Confront the mighty on my sidekick and your Thor.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Out of the way. For 5. There's nothing in there at the moment.
Oh, is that your Black Widow on the 2 fists? Don't forget I've got Kree Captain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it helps at all. I'm just calling it out. Oh, did you know that Black Widow lowers the damage done by Confront the Mighty? Does it? Hang on a minute. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't know that.
Target character die you control has attack equal to the defense of target opposing character die. Those 2 character dice deal damage to each other equal to their attack. Does it? Really?
Well, Black Widow is active. Reduce damage from opposing characters' abilities by 1. Your opponent can't be targeted by Black Widow with with global abilities. But it's not a character ability, is it? It's a action.
Action, yeah. Has that been like formally rules forumed ruled on? Actually, now that Mike's mentioned it, I do sort of remember some debate going on about it, but I just sort of ignored it. Right, in which case then maybe I shouldn't have killed your Black Widow last turn, mate.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens next time. I will Becky Lynch, Kree Captain Global, pay 1 for Dreadnought. And I will Atlas.
Surely if they fight each other, then it's not. It's combat style damage. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's only character abilities, isn't it?
Yeah, but Mike seems to know what he's talking about.
Priority and turn.
Okay. Well, that definitely needs looking into then. One, two, three, four. What's that? Instant war. That's no good to me. I've got no psychics in my bag. Well, Thor's back. Pit the trolls back.
What's Thor's attack?
6, 6, 4.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm going to reroll these two. Might thought like me, but someone else told me how they read it. Oh, 2 bolts! That's even worse. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, I'll pay probably one of the bolts to field. No, use that shield to field Thor. I'll then field Pit Patrol, ping you for 2, and then spin those 2 sidekicks down to a single energy. So have you done the maths? What have I got here? 6, 7, 8, 9,
energy,
10,
I guess.
11.
Bolts.
Yeah, bolts. Definitely don't want to give you masks, do I?
Yeah, so that's me dead.
Hi, Donny. It is. I'll attack with everything. Maybe we shouldn't have done 2 Infinity Gauntlet card slots.
Hey, sometimes you just can't stop people from building dick teams.
Well, we've only been on for like 35 minutes. Are you up for a rematch? Donny's only just turned up. Your choice.
I'll go first.
That confront the mighty thing. So, Mike, has that actually been? Has it gone through the win? Is it like fully ruled on, or is this just rules lawyer decisions being made in Discord? Oh, he's found the conversation.
All right. Field sidekick. Over to you.
Okay. Well, we'll play at this game based on that prevailing theory, then, I suppose. But I'm not entirely convinced myself. That seems a bit random to me. Because they're like fighting each other, aren't they? I'll just reroll that bolt. I'm rolling a lot of bolts that I don't want right now. No question mark. Okay. Becky Lynch Global and an Atlantis over to prep. And that'll do. Over to you.
What's the first one on the Atlantis Global? Is it field a sidekick or prep one?
Move a sidekick from your use pile to your prep area, and then the second bit is field a different sidekick die from your use pile.
So I'll do half. That I can do. Grab the 4.
Yeah, thanks, Red Mage. Yeah, it just seems a bit odd that she's reduced because her intent is about the card intent, isn't it? And she's about reducing direct damage because she's all like ninja and shit, so you can't hit her with a laser blast or whatever. And Confront the Mighty is about duking it out. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, that's great, Donny. Donny's the Stinger's OP kits have arrived at his local store.
Nice. So Becky Lynch Global, Typhoid Mary.
He ain't messing around this time.
Ain't got a chance, mate. Your go.
Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't get it on burst face this time. So I'll reroll these 2 bolts. So I'll fire off the Atlantis, move these 3 to prep, and then Atlas once. No, that still leaves me one out of sync, doesn't it? That still leaves me... Hang on. So I have those 4 in there. If I prep, I'm still going to have 5 even if I prep, aren't I? Yeah. Sorry, that was all a bit clumsy of me. Right, that's dodgy because I might end up not getting my Atlantis next turn. He's already got his Typhoid Mary locked and loaded. Over to you, my man.
Cool. So 4 from there, 3 in the bag. Yeah, that's right. Okie doke. Slow as. So field hurt, field sidekick. Keep mask. Typhoid Mary. Names the Thor. Over to y'all.
Donnie's asking which Jubilee you're running, dude.
When you field a bulk character die, deal 1 damage to target opponent. Olympic gymnast.
Wow, look at that.
Question, anyone?
3 captain, 3, 4, 5, 6. Becky Lynch global. So I'm still going to buy the Thor, I think. That energy is going to just sort of be a bit wasted though. Oh, I'll prep the Atlantis out of my bag, that's what I'll do. And field the sidekick. Chris is the Riddler, confirmed. And that's it, mate. That's all I got. That's all I got.
So I got 3 in the bag, 1 from there to go back in.
I'm fully invested on my Thor setup there. Riddle me this. And you said this life ain't good enough. I will change my world to lift you up.
Oh, excitingly, field a sidekick.
That's not the right words.
And buy Black Widow. Over to you.
Got to get that instant war. Well, it's going to be 4 sidekicks, isn't it? And then the other 3 are in the back. Because you're so smooth. I'll keep those 3. Reroll those 3. It's not what I wanted at all. I'll pay 1 to... I can field him, can't I? So he just blanks the game text. It's not like... Drax is the one that starts to field him.
Yeah.
Field the sidekick. I will... Baker Lynch Global, then 2 to put a Confront the Mighty in prep. And then I'll Atlas once, which will be a single sidekick. Donnie wants to talk guitars. Sure, man, we can talk guitars. Over to you, Chief.
Okie doke. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My acoustic is an Epiphone Swan. My electric is a Sunburst Red Fender Telecaster Mexican.
I will Becky Lynch in a Jubilee for a sidekick.
Here we go. Well, when I used to play live, I used to run a Marshall 40 watt throughout the bag from the D series. But now at home, now I'm just a bedroom superstar. I'm running a little wireless Nux. Well, it's a Nux when I put a couple of wireless adapters on my guitars. Ooh. Let's try that again. I like the energy. Oh, dun dun dun.
Fee you.
Becky Lynch Global and 5 for a Pip the Troll. It's like we're both just sort of following a reactive routine here, isn't it? And then I'll Atlas once, which will be one of these two. It's the sidekick. And over to you.
Okie doke. We've got 2 in the bag, so we have 2 of them. That will go back in.
Yeah, the wireless adapters are good, Donny. There are a couple of little... there's one receiver that goes into the amp and one that goes into my electric guitar. And then the Nux is a tiny little unit, but it's got a lot of volume to it, a lot of power.
What's Nile or Global? That's a question. Bolt,
Mask.
Mask.
Yeah.
And is that in my any turn? Or just
once per turn.
Okay. Makes a difference. So let's fill these 2 guys. And then let's
Les Paul costume.
Becky Lynch 2 for an Eddie Guavabo. Pass priority and turn.
Thank you very much. Look at that control setup. One out the bag.
I think it's going to make a lot of difference.
Possibly not. You must still be playing live quite a bit then with a stack like that, Donny. Either that or you just like making a lot of noise. Well, there's Pit. Do I need to confront the mighty then? I don't think I do if I've got Pit. That's spinning out. How many dice are in your bag, mate?
1. 1, 3 and used.
Just going to re-roll that 1 shield. That's good but bad. That's good but bad. Shite. So let's feel Pip the Troll for free. I will spin down Black Widow and Typhoid, I think, is my only choice here. It's a single energy apiece. Do I still get to trigger Thor now? I do, don't I? You're right over there, mate.
Yeah, sure.
I'll ping you for 2 then. I'll field the sidekick. I'll ping you for 2. This energy's not quite right for what I want to do. I'll Nylor Global Pit the Troll into prep. And I will... I'm not going to have the psychics over here. That's only 5. Sorry, I'm taking far too long, aren't I? Let's Atlas once. And let's pay 1, 2, 3 for an instant war. You don't get a trigger for the pip. Okay.
Back up to 18.
He's handy to have around this Mike, isn't he?
Yeah.
Comics Mike, he's useful. You're useful, mate. Doesn't trigger for pip because he was blank at the time it was fielded. That makes perfect sense. Unlike that weird Confront the Mighty thing. And that's it. Turn. Over to you, my man.
Duck, we have got 1 in the bag. Let's see what comes back out.
Oh, yeah, with the pickups. It must have a really kind of warm, like retro sound to it then, my man.
Okay. That's all good. Could do with whoa. What do I? Let's just wait. Use him for a turn.
Yeah. If you had snow round your way, Mike, you under some of the white stuff? Oh, they're both back.
Oh.
There you go.
Right. So, I suppose that makes sense. Typhoid Mary is going to come out. It's going to go on to Pick the Troll. So we play.
Ooh.
Get rid of that fucking bastard. Black Widow's going to come out as well.
Do her thing, yeah.
So that's that one. Got Shield for Eddie Guerrero. Pass priority to you.
Yeah, nothing going on with that shield there. Pass back.
And 10.
And 10. Thank you very much. Okay, I've got 2 in bag. Bag reset. 4. Instant war. I'm not sure about this instant war. Not sure about it. So Pip's just a bit dead weight right now, isn't he? Poor Pip. What did he ever do to you? He was giving you loads of like extra energy to use in my turn. He was being really nice.
Oh yeah. I feel Eddie Guerrero. You take a damage.
Ooh.
And also, does Typhoid Mary class as a bolt character?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Because she's got a bolt and a mask.
There you go.
Happy days.
18-18. See, it's a whole new game this time.
Thank you.
Jesus. That's my wife texting me from the second floor.
Second floor? How high is your house?
2 floors.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're posh, isn't it? A townhouse.
No. Oh, well, okay. Ground floor and a first floor.
Ah, okay. Thought you had a 3-story townhouse.
No, we don't use this this southern lingo. Ground floor, and we just say first and second. I'm a bit of a loss, actually. I'm floundering a bit here now. Now you've got your control nice and solid. Taking him out of the picture was a very strong move. I'm sure you'll be pleased to hear me say.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Have I re-rolled yet? I've not re-rolled yet, have I? let's keep the fist, keep the question mark. Instant war's not going to do me any good right now. Just re-roll this mask, I think. For another fist. That's not helpful at all. That's not helpful at all. How many's in my bag? 3. So I'll pay 3 and buy myself a Kree Captain. I will Atlas once. Did I just drop a dice? That's Confront the Mighty out the bag there. I'll fill Pip the Troll for no effect, but I will ping you for 1. And then I'll save those 2 there. Pass priority.
Pass back.
Enter.
Oink. So that's 1 in the bag, and those 3 from there. I don't need any more sidekicks. I really don't.
No, I'll just sit back and let you bag burn yourself to death.
Let's reroll these 2 sidekicks. Bolt, mask, bolt. Bolt, mask, bolt. I will buy Parasite and another Jubilee.
Ooh. He's going all in on the bolt strat.
Pass priority.
I'll do the Atlantis Global, so move 1 over there, and then I'll field a sidekick, but I will do the single point of damage to Jubilee, please.
And number 10.
Thank you very much. So 2 out the bag. 3, 4. How many dice are in your bag right now, then, dude?
None.
None in your bag right now.
None.
Okay. Now, you're supposed to be rolling on fists, Mr. Kree Captain. Your purpose here is not to be a character. It's to be fists. I'll take a single fist, I suppose.
All the shields of the world.
I know, yeah. Which is great, I suppose, but I wanted double fists to use his global. You know the story. You know what's going on there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's confront the mighty with that sidekick, Typhoid Mary.
Cool. And we.
Oh wait, okay. So hang on.
We've decided that actually works.
No, wait a minute. So is Black Widow? No, that doesn't work, does it? Because that's affecting. This doesn't seem right to me. This.
I can't see how it can be because it says when she's active, reduce damage from opposing characters' abilities by 1.
Yeah.
Although, wasn't there some janky ruling with Zombie Red Skull or Zombie Magneto that said that the abilities became the characters?
Yeah, I mean that's what it will be. It'll be some rules lawyering of some description.
Well, in this instance, I will take that rules lawyering.
I'll bet you will. I'll still do it on because what's Black Widow's attack compared to her defense?
2-2.
2-2. So if I do that, it'll take it down to 1, won't it?
Yeah.
Might be a way to kill her. I don't know. I haven't got a way to kill her. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, and we picked the troll out of the picture. So that control lockdown's actually doing a pretty good job for you there, my man. That's one to, lock away for the big day. trying desperately hard not to just buy Becky Lynch. But you may have left me with no choice but to buy her.
If he buys Becky Lynch, I want everyone in the chat to put a boo.
They can boo away.
And a hiss.
I'm going to Becky Lynch Global Becky Lynch over.
Everyone, boo, hiss.
Just incidentally, I think that's only like, this is only the second time I've ever played a Becky Lynch card. The only other time I've played with a Becky Lynch was against you when she first came out.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, actually, I think you played it. And I'll Atlas Global. One time. And that's it. That's all. That's the only move I've got, is to just go for that bag of shit over there. I feel dirty. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy that.
Piss. It's boo hiss, not who piss.
Although I like it. I like it.
I like it. Right, he's done.
Yeah,
let's see what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I could do with is a mask. Thank you. Oh, you biatch.
Oh yeah, that big fielding cost. I quite often play her with the Kree soldier to deal with that.
See if I can get another.
Red Mage says that's the worst new game show. Who piss? Very good.
I will.
Oh, Joe's here. I didn't see. Hello, Joe. Sorry, I missed you.
I'll field her for a mask.
That's super big.
I'll buy.
They're spamming Rip Thunderstone sound alert right now.
No, right, I'll field her for a shield, for a fist even.
Well-known fact of the list. Andy here is in fact the Dice Masters UK National Champion 2017. At least he believes he is. Not according to the win.
What's your defense on your Thor?
3. He's 5-3 right now.
Ew.
So the rule in Fuss, Joe, is that Mike's pointed out that Confront the Mighty has its damage reduced by 1 by Black Widow, by her game text, which we're not fully convinced by. It doesn't feel right. But then Red Mage dug out the Discord discussion about it. I don't think it's been officially ruled on anywhere. It doesn't feel right. But so in the first game, I took advantage of Confront the Mighty quite heavily, but Andy, we said the second game will adopt the rule if it's the accepted wisdom. Although I use the word wisdom lightly.
2 bolts for the second parasite. A fist to Atlas. Priority to you.
Pass back.
Done.
Okay. So 1 out the bag. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but that's what we disagree with. That's just like rules lawyering bollocks, isn't it? The picture is giant man punching a dude. Oh, no Becky Lynch. Do I want the instant war? All these. Maybe I should have kept. Oh, look at that! For God's sakes!
Uh-oh.
My dice hate me. No, I'm not. Were you involved in that initial decision, Joe? You seem to be defending it quite heavily. one character here. That's not really going to do me any good. Your Jubilee's on. What's she on now? 2, 3?
3-3.
3-3. To be fair, you're not getting a great deal done at the moment either, so
No.
maybe I can wait that out. Okay, guys, get ready to who piss. I'm going to Becky Lynch over. I'm going to pay this shield to... Hang on, there might be a better way of doing that. Wait a minute. There might be a better way of spending my energy there. Let me just think about that.
Cookies.
Yeah, so I'll do those two instead of... No, I've overspent there now somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to thingy it over.
Yeah.
So I'll keep her in on 1 shield. And spend one of the question marks. Yeah, there you go. That's the way.
Right.
Then I'll pay that shield to field the Kree captain, and I'll ping you for a miserable 1.
Ping.
Take that. I'll save those 2 back. Then I'll attack with a Pit the Troll and a Kree captain.
What's the attacks on them?
Pit the Troll's 2/2, and Kree captain is... Have you got any villains out?
No.
Typhoid Mary is not a villain. Shocker.
She's a hand.
So he's just the one for himself, I believe. So 4, 3, and a 2/2.
Okay. Put a sidekick in front of the 4/3.
Yeah.
And I will static field back the... Yeah, the 2/2.
Okie doke.
Cool. Right, I've got more than 4 dice. So... Oh, how rude. Okie doke.
Yeah, it does actually say those 2 character dice deal damage to each other equal to their attack. Still not fully convinced.
So I've filled the parasite pingy for 1.
Ooh. Yep.
Becky Lynch Global and spend 3 for Zatanna.
For
I don't
Zatanna,
want to do that. Hold on.
I thought you might have gone for Ant-Man. Oh, you need the Zatanna to make the Ant-Man go off, don't you? I've got a lot of weenies out here. I don't know if I should be bringing it up.
Kree Captain, Becky Lynch, 1 for a Venerable Dreadnought.
Yeah.
And then I will also keep that there for your Becky Lynch.
That's fair.
Not spend that. So then I will pass priority to you.
I'm going to Atlantis Global, ping you for 1, and then obviously prep 1.
And over to you.
Thank you very much. What a weird game.
Oh, no.
3 out the bag. And 4 out the bag. Oh, 2 Becky Lynches this turn. Or not. 1 so far. Sidekick. Keep that for the energy, because I've decided it's shit. Confront the Mighty is bollocks. These 2 reroll. Oh, she don't like rolling at all, does she? That is, however, 3 characters to field. So I'll just use part of that for Becky Lynch's fielding. She's level 2 right now.
What's that? 7/7.
7/7. Yeah, I'll ping you for 1.
Okay.
Go to sidekicks. Ping you for another 2.
12.
No, that's not a good play. I'll Atlas once. So I'm generating the shields, but not the fists to use my Atlantis quite as readily as I want to. You know what I mean? Ordinarily, I'd buy Confront the Mighty, but it's a bag of shite with Black Widow out. So I will move to the attack step. I think. Have you got any energy to say about for anything?
I've got a question mark, but I will.
I'm going to assume you want to save that for the attack step.
Yeah.
And I will attack with Becky Lynch, Kree Captain, and Pip the Troll.
Cool.
And a couple of sidekicks. Why not? Chuck them in. Fuck it.
Oh, why not?
I'm getting restless.
So let's have a look. I'll drag back Becky Lynch.
Right.
I'll put a sidekick in front of Kree Captain. I'll put my 3/3 in front of one of the sidekicks. No, my 3/3 in front of Pip the Troll because he's 2/2, right?
Yeah, 2/2. That's right.
Yeah, my 2/2 in front of a sidekick, my 2/2 in front of a sidekick.
Okay.
So the sidekick dies. These will come back.
And turn.
Okay, right. Let's see what we can do to finish things off. So two of them, 3 in the bag.
He's using Maxwell Jensen, Donny. The one that adds his attack and defense to target character. Ooh, gonna get a bit of pingity ping 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 here now.
2. Don't want that. I want that. Keep those. 2, 1. See if I can get him. Okay. Do. Okay, so let's spend these 2 to field that dude and her. That'd be pinging you for 2.
Yeah.
And
Down to 15.
And the Dreadnought. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the defense this on the Kree Captain at the moment? Is it?
He's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a very 1 damage game going on right now. But Andy's about to make the big boy play. Hold on to your hats. He's doing some maths. You can hear the sums.
Maths in it.
I'm on 15. He's got enough damage. Definitely got 15 damage in an attack there. But I believe what Andy's trying to do is do the maths to see if his range can clear off enough blockers that he can get it through. Using a bit of parasite shenanigans. Would I be right?
You'd be right. So I'll pass priority to you.
There really is absolutely nothing I can do with those 2 shields. I will pass back.
Cool. So I think that I add their attacks to. Actually, I don't think it really matters. No, I think I'll just attack with everything. Oh, everything. Yeah, so I'll attack with everything. The range, I'll do kill everything but Becky Lynch.
Okie doke.
That leaves the highest attack of -4.
Yeah, so if I block that.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So
There it is, folks.
scratches it through.
The big boy play.
Was not expecting to have won that after the last game. Flipping heck.
No, man. Well, I'm
Big
buying
props to Comics Mike to...
I'm buying Confront the Mighties that don't actually do anything. I mean, that's an easy fix for this team. That's the... now that I know that.
Yeah. You need something to do that spot removal-y type thing.
Yeah, but it's easy enough because Kate Bishop is in for a global, so I could swap Kate Bishop, take Confront the Mighty out, put Static Field in, so there's a card slot freed up there. And then, well, there's any number of things I can look at to pop in that slot for a bit of spot removal.
The Ant-Man is a bit of a palaver to get to.
Well, it is and it isn't. I think the thing that was going on there was that your early term purchases were redirecting very heavily into Typhoid Mary and Black Widow. And that's the thing with Typhoid Mary compared to the Shriek. You know, we talked about this on the podcast a while ago, that it's a 4-cost and it's crossover energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a big investment to pull her early doors. I think Drax might be the better shout. Possibly. At a 3-cost.
Yeah.
But he's obviously... oh no, you're alright for... I was about to say he's obviously another Infinity Gauntlet card, but you're okay there, aren't you?
Yeah, because if you can't have both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So by getting rid of Typhoid Mary, you can replace it like for Drax.
Yeah, absolutely. Pip the Troll removal is awesome.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely the right choice to Typhoid Mary him. Because he was my only way of getting rid of Black Widow. The thing to think about with Black Widow, broadly speaking, is that a Thor team I don't think would face promo Black Widow quite as much. Because as Al and Mike were talking about a bit earlier in chat, there's so many usable Black Widows.
Yes.
You know, like the Energized one, for example. I did think about... I was looking at... Because one thing that did cross my mind was Energized removal. And I was looking at the Gamora. The one that lets you use... If Energize is used, you get to use a copy of the effect. Or something like that. I can't remember the exact wording. So I was thinking, like, right, well... If they're going to try and spin out my Thor, then I'll get to spin out something of theirs. But if they don't spin out Thor, the only real other option is to spin out Gamora to stop the effect, the kickback on the effect. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I reread the card out, and it does say those 2 character dice deal damage to each other equal to their attack. So the phrasing, even though the attack stat is in the mix, it's not about the attack and defense like a fight. It is those 2 characters deal damage, but it does feel a bit on the side of rules lawyering, like getting down into the granular detail of the phrasing that seems counter to the intent of the 2 cards. Because the idea with Black Widow is that she's a ninja and she's like leaping around dodging bullets. And the idea of Confront the Mighty is that it's, the little dude suddenly grows into a big dude and sparks him out. You know what I mean? So it's counter to the theme, the intentional theme of the 2 cards, which I think is where I have a problem with it.
Yeah, there was something a while back. I'm trying to. Was it the? It was to do with. Good while back. It was Zombie Magneto blanking characters under 3 or less if they had the lantern ring, and it said that it didn't.
Oh yeah, so it was about.
Blank
Was it something about the lantern ring awarded the ability to the character, so it was the character that did the damage.
Damage, not the
action.
Something like that.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about that. You're right.
Because I remember it making Zombie Magneto from being epic against like lantern ring teams with weenie kind of masks attacking to being completely pointless.
Yeah. So interesting. But then that second game, it's a purchase I'm making. It was a purchase I was making that actually added no benefit to my final end game. So another bit of spot removal would be a good shout for this Thor team. But as I say, I'm not planning on playing, so I was just throwing a Thor team together because I thought, what's Andy definitely going to be facing? He'll definitely be facing a Thor team. I'll line one up for you to have a go at. Plus, I pulled that super rare the other day. I had to.
Oh yeah, you got to use it.
Had to get it used. So I didn't really have any skin in the game there. And once you'd sort of seen how that Thor rolls, how it works, your second game went a lot better. The only thing I suppose is that we're playing best of 1 on the 27th.
Yeah, there's no time for learning.
Yeah, you need to be quick on it. But that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make a Godcatcher or a straight up Becky Lynch team for you to have a practice against next week and get your head round. So yeah, we're playing full 10 in 10 meta for the next couple of weeks. That's the plan.
And we hope to see you guys all there on the 20th, isn't it?
27th.
No, 27th of March.
Yeah,
So
the 20th is in your head because it's the Dice Social this weekend.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes, the 20th of February. Donnie says, you won the game even after I bought my Becky.
Hashtag UK National Champion 2017.
It wasn't the Becky though. If I'd done a bit of re-rolling, that might have gone a bit differently when I fielded that Becky.
It could well have done.
Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Just change the Becky out.